Hello guys and welcome back to Star Drive with the BlackBox and Combined Arms community mods. So in this video I basically want to be doing some ship design to upgrade our Hector class and our Achilles class frigates, and yeah, generally sort of just improving our fleets, maybe queuing up sort of build queues to just kind of improve the performance of our fleets and the defense of our empire, so that we can revisit the pirate base down in Merfolk and hopefully stand a better chance of success. So if you don't like ship design, then two things. First is you might want to skip ahead to the next video. Secondly, rethink your lives. It's brilliant, and also this is a game where ship design is absolutely at its core. So anyway, let's go first of all with the Achilles gunboat, which I wanted to be a general brawler. Now, at the moment, the broadside behaviour is a little bit wonky. So I think we need to perhaps have a little rethink about just exactly what we kit this ship out for, and so I just want to improve it. I don't want it to be a complete sort of replacement. The first thing I want to do is to upgrade the power. Let's take the symmetry off. So let's upgrade the power. Right, that has given us quite a lot more. Oh yeah, gosh, we put a really big one on. I think I think we might want to think about researching cruisers after this. So we've got more power now. So I'm thinking we'll take these rear batteries off. I still want to have the auto turrets in the middle, and what shall we put? So we've got railguns at the front. I do really like these hypervelocity cannons, which I've put on my lapel tests, but I don't know whether they're right for this kind of ship. I definitely want some kind of flak battery, because in the last battle with that pirate base, we were totally outgunned in terms of missiles. Their missiles performed far better than ours, was my impression anyway. So what are these AA? Oh yes, so this is one of the things that we researched, these Phalanx PD weapons. Now, they can't target ships, but they are great, apparently. I've never used them, but apparently taking care of missiles. So we could put maybe two on the rear, and if I click, hang on, if I click that, right, so I would actually quite like to have sort of rear protection, because that was one of the problems we had, was when our ship, let's look at the arcs. So yeah, when we were withdrawing from the battle with the pirate base, we really suffered from missiles hitting the back of the ship. Now, obviously, the whole idea is that we shouldn't be generally running away. But yeah, I think if I put one like this, then we'd pretty much probably, I would guess, be kind of invulnerable to missiles, or at least incredibly well defended. But then we've reduced our actual firepower massively. So with these, would it work if I do this, just to bring their arcs forward a bit? And we'll leave. Should we leave the railguns like that? I think so. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I think I'll lose these rear ones, because ultimately we don't want to build our strategy based on running away. Yeah, so they'll give protection. and perhaps we... Let's have a look. So these auto cannons have a range of where are you? There we go. Range of 4,000. So that's quite good. So perhaps what we need to do is maybe add some missiles. So we also researched these MRV Mark 1s, and they are in a turret configuration. So why don't we put them on this side? And they've got a range of 5,800. So perhaps if we move them sort of forward in terms of their arc of fire, then that will help with kind of giving us more sort of forward firepower than broadside. I still want the broadside ability though, and I'm wondering whether what we do is we swap out those PDs and we put a phalanx on the front to give us that kind of arc. So we've got fairly, it's not 100% in terms of the arcs of fire, but it's better. And I think I then need to switch maybe. Perhaps we switch the railguns into a forward firing position. Add some more missiles in sort of a forward firing, and I'm going with shields as the primary protection, but we can add in then some solar armor for defense. Okay, we haven't powered this. Okay, so that's going to need a little rethink. So why don't we could ditch the railguns there, bring some solar armor here, and then have the railguns like that. So that should give us, bearing in mind the sort of the behavior I'm going to have on this ship is maximum range. So we'll have missile launcher at the front. It'll try and bring its front weapons to bear. What's the range of these? 3,800. Hopefully, these auto turrets will also be able to fire, but I suspect not. I don't know. We're gonna have to. This is something where we're just gonna have to test it out in battle, and we could then. I don't think we've gained anything too exciting. How big are the fighter base, actually? This is not for this design, this is just for me. So they're fairly chunky. I think we need a cruiser to make a carrier-type ship work. And let's fill these spaces with ordnance. What's information telling me? Low target tracking. So having less tracking than the weapons facing can leave the ship unable to fire simultaneously. Okay, well, I think that's not too much of a stress. So what if I ditch a reactor? So if I ditch a reactor, we've still got plenty of... It seems to me... I'm just going to press Control Z to put that reactor back in. It seems to me that we may have just too much power. We've got more power than we actually need. So shield power... actually, no. So the shield power is actually 2,500. Whereas if we have the reactor in there... Oh, because it's powering that shield, sorry. Sorry, so hang on. Gosh, I've gone too far. No. So I need to... Let's put those back in there. Let's get rid of this reactor. And then let's just use... maybe just... what can I do just to power it briefly? Maybe just put that little reactor in like that. Okay, so that gives us the full shield power. But our recharge of warp now is compromised. So, we do need that shield there. These then aren't powered. So the antimatter reactor, let's just have a look. So the The mass of it is 40. So if we put it on, our maximum speed is 142. That's pretty slow. Whereas if we go with maybe the old fusion reactor, yeah, it doesn't do much to speed. It doesn't power these. Okay, guys, I think we'll stick with the antimatter, even though it might be that it's kind of overkill on the power. Got ordnance. How long have we got in terms of fighting? Ooh, 48. Maybe that is a bit low, but I assume that's with all guns firing, when we're unlikely, I think, to have them all firing at once. So yeah, we've got that set to maximum range. I'm happy about that. And let us save as the Achilles Mark 1. Why? There we go. Mark 1. Okay, so that's that one done. I now want to have a look at the older Hector class. And so first things first is let's go with better power. Hang on, let's see what the improvements are. So yeah, particularly recharge at warp is much improved. Okay, so we've got this one. In fairness, is already set up for forward firing. Do we have any better engines actually these days? I don't know if I've researched better engines. No, we still got these medium ones. We could go medium overdrive. Are they? So medium-sized engine, more efficient. Yeah. Frigate engine pushed to the limit, delivering more thrust, but consuming more power. Well, we do have, I think, plenty of power. So sublight speed 240. If we stick these bad boys on, 379. So that's quite the improvement. And it makes me think that actually perhaps we should go back to the other ships and put these overdrives on. Let's just check out the FTL speed of the old one. So 25. Oh, actually, we're coming down a bit on the FTL, though, aren't we? But I think, on balance, combat speed is going to be... Well, what's the information? Low warp speed. Yeah, I'm okay with low warp speed. You know, we'll get there when we get there, kind of thing. Let's just have a look. Do we want to increase the weapon? So we've got these missile launchers. They've got 6,000 range. They've got good range. Whereas the MRVs, they're pretty good, actually. Do we want to alter the configuration? I like my railguns. So the question I would have, I suppose, is 2 railguns better or worse than 1 auto turret? So let's have a look. So damage per second is 83, apparently. Whereas with the auto turret, it is 258. Oh, it's bigger. It's big bad. Oh, well, we could do that, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's have that at the front. These little PDs, do we want them? I think so. Just to... make sure that we can, just to make sure that we can deal with any incoming missiles, but I'm wondering now whether this armor at the back, is that a sensible thing to be doing, or should we go even more missiles? Like this, you see? And that'll give us a load. Ammo time then is perhaps low, but do we need... let's just see whether I can power... Oh, I can. That might be more efficient. What if we bring it up into the middle of the ship? Yeah, okay. Our power warp is reduced. What if we... Let's put back in. the bridge. And what else did we have? Hang on, let me just remind myself actually of what the hell we had in there. Oh yeah, just ordnance and a nuclear thing. So yeah, that's yeah, that's probably the best place for it. So we stick the bridge here. Now then, we could have a large ordnance storage then in here, which would give us more ammo time. Do we actually need these little ones? We kind of probably do. Do we have any improved little ones? No. What if we sacrifice these PDs and go with some solar armor on the sides? It helps, but it doesn't actually remove the problems with the recharge. It's quite a fast ship now, 409. So we'll be able to dictate the engagements. Maybe we've just gone a bit overboard on the missiles. What would I have though? I would probably... If we ditch the railguns, we've still got the power problem. If we ditch the missiles, still got the power problem. Okay, I think we need more power. Yeah. Oh, we could. What about having? If I get rid of the, we can't put reactors on the outside of the ship. Yeah, well, there's probably health and safety issue there. In fairness. Yeah, so we could put a much bigger reactor, ditch those two, and then go with ordnance here instead. Ammo 51. I think that's the whole point is to do a load of damage and not sort of be hanging around for ages. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. So we'll save that as the Hector Mark 1 as well. And then what I want to do actually is I want to go back and have a look at the Achilles Mark 1 that we designed and have a look at those engines. So currently we've got a sublight speed of 142, which is pretty slow. So if we bang these bad boys in, 376, and we've got the power for it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that's definitely what we're doing, and we'll save over that. Yeah, please do that. Anything else I want to do? Let's load up the Peltast, because that's our other sort of component of our fleets at the moment. Let's load you up. Have you got any improved power yet? No, we don't. Okay, so I need to have a look into how we get better power generator for these bad boys. It's got a medium engine. Would you benefit from an overcharged? You can't have a one. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we'll leave this design. Let's not fiddle around with it. So, what we need to do now is I basically want to order these guys to refit into a different ship. But can I do that from this sort of thing, or do I need to basically do I need to replace things first? I suspect I probably do. Yeah, I was wondering whether I could just swap out the designs and tell the ships that exist already to refit, but no, it looks like that I can see why that is a different thing. So what I want to do, can I select? Let's select all of these guys. These are the Hectors. So I want you all. Oh, I don't want to scrap you. No, I don't want to scrap you at all. Small galaxy. Oh, can I only? I see. Right. So guys, do not be scrapped. Refit to a Hector 1. And if I click refit all, oh great! So it's done it all of that class, I think. Yeah. Great. So I want now the Achilles to be refitted to, and refit them all, please. Lovely. So second fleet then, I will disband second fleet, and we will let's go with a new fleet design. So it's going to be based around frigates, and I want to go with basically Achilles. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Achilles, and then Hector's kind of in this sort of phalanx formation. I assume this fleet center thing is just a marker, and I don't need to do anything about that. And then fighters, we need to find our peltasts, and let's so 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8. And why don't we have a little screen like that, and then 2 at the back, just so that they've got sort of fighters all the way around them. And that will be our first fleet. And I want to save that design. We'll call it the Terran RT fleet. Yeah, okay. Oh, so cancel that. We'll call it something else. Terran standard battle fleet. Okay, and so I want to delete this design. Can I delete you? How do I delete you? I suppose I don't actually need to delete it, do I? But I would prefer to load the design of this one. Oh yes, now we've got 2 fleets sorted out. And let's so this one I want to we could assign ships, but I think we need to get them refitted first, don't we? So let's go with automatic requisition and build now. Good. And this one as well. Build now on automatic requisition. Great, so we're going to produce two strong fleets, I hope. And we'll close out this screen, and I will... What should we do? No, I'll tell you what, guys. I was going to advance the game then, just sort of build some of those ships, but I think actually I will close the video here, and then in the next video I'll let the game roll on, and we'll build up those fleets and try and take on the pirates, etc. So I hope you've enjoyed my sort of thought processes. Not much action, I know, guys, but it's it's for the action to come. If you have enjoyed it, do like and subscribe, and keep the comments coming. They're very welcome. Thanks very much, guys. I will see you in the next one.